Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the Huda Luminous Matte Foundation. As you beautiful people know, this is about the products, not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Oh, my little blue bursting bubbles, how you doing today? I hope wherever you're at in the world, you're having a marvelous day so far. I myself am doing very good. I actually wasn't even gonna review this today. I was gonna do a different foundation, but this literally just showed up on my doorstep. So I thought, what the hell, let's try it. I am a little bit confused about the name though. This says it's a luminous matte. Isn't that kind of like an oxymoron? I'm also kind of not sure at all about this product as a whole. Like, is it different than what they released before? Or is it the same as the other foundations, but without added fragrance? Let's go ahead and take a peeky poo at the Sephora website and see the deets on this, and in the meantime, I do just want to say that, like, I'm not a huge fan of this brand, mainly because they're kind of known for blatantly stealing smaller creators' content. Like, from the packaging to the marketing photos to, like, everything, this brand has stolen things. And as a small brand myself, I fucking hate when big brands take your idea and roll with it and they get all the credit. Fortunately, a lot of people have called this brand out on their bullshit, and I am here for it. I don't put up with that shit, so if you don't support this brand or don't even care about this product, I don't blame you. But I've been seeing a fuck ton of people talk about this. Even Daddy Wayne Goss had some good things to say about this, so I do want to try it. Like always, we'll be overly honest, and if I think this is shit, you'll be the first to know. But Sephora has finally loaded its ass. Let's check this out. I got the shades 210B and 200B. 210 is supposed to have a beigey pink undertone, so we'll see how that makes me look. And then 200 is light with beigey pink undertones. But this retails for 40 bucks a piece, and right now it has 5 out of 5 stars. Shit on me. It looks like there's either 39 or 40 shades on Sephora, and these go very, very light, very, very deep, and they have a lot of shades in between, so good job on that one. But before I look at the reviews, C4Ha says this is a cult favorite, fragrance-free foundation with full coverage, up to 24 hours of wear, and luminous matte finish. So is this the same shit? Like, did we review this already? Because if we did, I don't think I loved it. In fact, I don't have it anymore, so I must have sent it back? Well, we'll see. I don't know. But so far, the lowest review is 3 out of 4 stars. They say they got this product for free in exchange for an honest review, and they say, honestly, it's not for them. It's very hard to blend and dries extremely quickly. Oh God, is this that foundation? It also seemed to highlight my pores and my fine lines. Oh shit. I'm so confused. I know I remember people saying, oh, the brand finally listened to their customers. Did they just remove the fragrance and that's all this is? Oh, see, maybe it's not the same formula because the 5 stars say, I love this formula way more than the original. It's full coverage, but it doesn't have a heavy feeling. This person says, wow, just wow, the new formula is perfect. Okay, that makes me much happier. I'm so glad that we looked at these fucking reviews. I think I got what I needed from looking at the reviews, so let's see how terrible the shade picks are. Okay, that does look a bit tan or kind of yellow on me. Oh shit, that's the lighter of the two as well. I go for pink undertones, I'm fucked. I go for neutral, I'm fucked. Literally everything just looks like sand on my face. Okay, well, I mean, they are very similar, but this one is definitely lighter, so we'll go with that one. Is it my correct shade? Hell to the fucking no, but whatever is. And I'm extra fucking stoked today because I have just been feeling like a purple red, like cool glam look. We're gonna bust out a simple but dramatic eye today. I'm living for it. And they do suggest going in with either a sponge or a dense brush. I've been loving applying my foundation with Hank & Henry's Nikki brush, and so I think we'll start with that, and if it doesn't quite look good, then we'll switch to a sponge. Oh my God. Ooh, that's fancy. It is very cute packaging. I'm still not quite sure why it's acrylic. Like, if they changed shit up, they definitely could have gone to glass. Especially if this was what, like a $40 foundation, like they could have found that in the budget somewhere. Oh my God. Y'all, I really apologize. I put into Sephora the shades that actually match me. This is what they suggested. It happens all the fucking time, but online it actually did look like it'd be a decent match. But anyways, my face is all washed and exfoliated, and I did prime my face with some Laura Mercier hydrating primer. So we are ready to go. Let me squirt a little bit of this on the back of my hand. Oh, come on, baby. I know you can do it. Ready? Oh, yes. No. Oh, wow. That is very thick. And once it's out of the little container, it's actually a little bit lighter, so that's hopeful. But it has a very nice, very full coverage looking consistency. Like, this shit is basically cake frosting. I kind of do have a feeling that this would be better applied with a sponge because maybe the water from it might help it slide around a little bit easier. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's start with a brush on this side. Hopefully I didn't pick up too much. Ooh, no. Oh God, we look yellow. Oh my, this dries extremely fast. Wow. And something that I'm noticing is that when I kind of buff it in, it does kind of turn really pilly, so I'm just gonna stipple it in. But with stippling, this actually looks beautiful. And the color actually isn't too bad. I don't know what you're seeing. We always see different things. But from where I'm standing, this is legit spot on. So let's go ahead and pull up the match meter before we do the other side. Oh my goodness, did we actually find the correct shade? In person, this does look marvelous, a little bit yellow, so I think I'm gonna give this maybe a 9. If this was actually rosy undertoned like it said it was, it would probably get a full 10. And again, what you're seeing may be completely different. It might be like an 8 or 7 to you, but in person, that's what I'm going off of. Wow, well, I am very pleasantly surprised. I'm also very, very curious now about applying it with a sponge because the brush, it did kind of add texture. I do kind of stay the fuck away from matte foundations because I have a lot of texture around my cheek and on my forehead, and this did add a serious amount of texture. Like, this half of my face looks a good 10 years older. I don't know if you'll be able to kind of compare the size, but this has nothing on it. This obviously has the foundation on it, and I'm pretty sure I like this more than that last foundation of theirs that we tested, but still, it is very, very on the drying side. And I'm not quite sure what the hell they're talking about luminosity because there is none. Okay, I went and grabbed a damp sponge. This bitch is saturated, just the way I like it. And let's dip our little sponge into there, and here we go. Oh my god, this stuff dries so quickly. I have to go in with more because the rest of it just dried in place. And I like using the brush more because the bristles get in between my little face fur. And I am seeing that as it's drying down, it does look pretty much the same as the other side. Oh god, it's getting caught in my little smile lines right there. I don't have those when I don't have makeup on. Why the hell are they there now? Let me just go over the rest of my face with this sponge. There's no more product left on it. I just want to push it into my skin because it does kind of look as though it's sitting on top of my skin, but still, for a full coverage foundation, it doesn't look bad. But as somebody who does have dry skin, I think this is just way too fucking matte for me. But if you had hydrated skin or maybe even oily skin, I think this would look so freaking good. For me, this is the kind of foundation that I would have to like prepare for. I already exfoliated my face, but I think I would have to like deep condition my skin cells just because it's so fucking dry. I'm not at all surprised that it's dry on my skin because matte. And so for myself, I don't necessarily love this, but if you have very moist, hydrated skin, I think you would love this. For me, under my eyes, it's really cracky. It's actually not too bad around my nose. The main problem areas is where I've got like my fine lines up there and around this area on my cheeks. But I do kind of want to see if we could get this to work with dry skin. So I'm going to start with some Dior Forever Skin Corrector right under my eyes. And this shit is a little bit too dark for me, so I'm not going to be brightening with this. And then to highlight my face, I'm going to go in with the tried and true Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And I am going to go in a little bit more sparingly than I normally would. I don't want to have to rely on other products to make a $40 foundation work. I'm just more curious to see how these play, and so far these actually are playing very, very nicely. In fact, the texture around my cheek area isn't as noticeable or bad. So if you are on the drier side like I am and you have a little bit more hydrating concealers, you might make this work. And then before I turn into a crazy ass bitch, I'm gonna set some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder right under my eyes, and I'm actually gonna keep it there to catch any eyeshadow fallout. And then on the rest of my face, I'm gonna tap a very small amount of that powder in just so that this foundation doesn't creep into my crevices. Nobody wants their nooks and crannies to look bad. And I did actually end up dusting my under eye powder away because I wanted to see how this looks, and after powdering this, I think it looks way better. It still does look like I'm wearing a fuck ton of makeup, but also I kind of am. But for the amount that I'm wearing, I don't think it looks super cakey at all. So let's take a little bit more powder right under there to reinforce that protection. And let's hop into a little eye look before we do our wear time test. To prime my eyes, I'm going in with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. And to start on the crease, I'm just gonna lay down this kind of soft baby pink, and we'll bring that back and forth in little tiny circular motions and work it up towards that brow. Then a little bit farther down, I'm gonna go in with a red and just really smoke that shit out. When I say this actually will be a simple ass look, I truly mean it. Then to finish this up, I'm gonna tap on kind of like a dark Merlot color onto the lid, and then we'll ever so gently just blend those edges out. I'm just gonna apply this shimmer to the lid. Oh, fuck, that's pretty. Wish I could tell you what it is. is. For the lower lash, I'm gonna start by smoking out some of that red, and then I'm gonna finish up with a bit of that darker purple right against the lashes. And let's add a little bit of ColourPop's Charmer to the waterline. For lashes, I'm gonna go in with some Imperial Lashes by The Real King Bob. And here we are with our final look. For lips, I went in with Hank & Henry's Cha Cha and Bouffant. You know, once everything is on my face, I don't think this foundation is too bad. My foundation definitely does look dry, and I guess so does the rest of my face, but it's just not as noticeable. Also, did I forget to put foundation down there? This shit dries so quickly that it is very possible that this is splotchy. However, from a little bit of a distance, like a good 2 or 3 feet away, this looks great. If you do have drier or textured skin, I can already tell that this isn't going to be for you, but I'm actually really curious to try this out, maybe with a more hydrating foundation mixed in. I kind of want to mix this with my Dior Backstage because it's very, very liquidy, and I think those two would play really, really well together. So this is what we look like. For the most part, I don't mind this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a wear time test with this. I will see you in just a second at the end of the day. And we are back. It is the end of my day, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this looks any fucking different. Like, this shit is so fucking airtight on my face that it could probably withstand a damn tornado. The only place that it looks like it might be wearing is right here at the base of my nose, but also I don't know if maybe I missed putting it there. But literally everywhere else looks the exact same. What the hell? So, is this long wearing? Abso-fucking-lutely, but is it my favorite foundation? No, not really. In literally every other light other than studio lights, this does look really good. It still does look cakey, but it looks a bit more blurred. So if you're gonna be using this with video or photography, I just fucking wouldn't. Let me see if this has titanium dioxide in it. This may contain titanium dioxide, but I'm pretty sure it does because the flashback is real, and I think that's really enhancing the dryness. Hold on, let me turn off one of these lights. Maybe you can see this a little better. No, now I just look really fucking dark. But maybe you can see that it doesn't cast as much of a white hue, and it does look pretty. But I'm still gonna go along the lines of what I was saying before, where if you have any texture or dryness to your skin, you might not love this. If you do end up getting it, I would probably mix it in with something a little bit more hydrating, or make sure that you use a super fucking hydrating primer or moisturizer beforehand. Even a skin oil might help, but I don't know if that'll make this break up. If you have hydrated, moisturized, not textured skin, then oh my fucking god, run and grab this shit. It has amazing coverage. You don't need a shit ton of it, but it does dry down pretty quickly, which kind of reiterates the fact that I think this is better as a mix-in versus a standalone. If you do want like full ass fucking coverage, then yeah, you could use it on its own, but truthfully, I would only use this on its own if I'm doing like drag. But under normal lighting, do I like this stuff? I really do. Will I ever film with it again on its own? Probably not. But from what I remember, this is leaps and boners better than the original formula, so like they're on the right path. But you can kind of see how it's worn, you can see how it looks on my face. If you have drier skin, this might be what it looks like. So do I recommend this foundation? I'm pretty sure I've said like 100 times who I recommend this for, so kind of, yeah. Do I think it's worth the price? If you can get it to work for you, I really do. So yay, there we go. This was fun. I'm glad we actually liked a foundation. It's been a fucking minute. But thank you so much for being here. I love having you. And if you'd like to support me and my channel a little bit more, please feel free to join us over on Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplux. There you get videos a day early, you get Patreon only content, plus best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy just like me. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplux.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplux.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!